I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. Oh, notifications going out. This is exciting. No waiting screen because I'm already here. I'm ready. I'm geared up to go. That chat window's out of date now though. Let me pop out chat. There we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. I'm probably gonna be sitting back in the couch, so I'm going to make that chat text size really big. That just makes sense. I was rude boy. Welcome all. I can stream YouTube on both my phone and TV, but I can only get streaming Amazon on my phone. I guess Pete's the 4 inch and the movie gets the 4. You can't get Amazon on your TV? Is that just because you've packed stuff away? That makes sense, I guess. Right. Despite being placed in Colorado, all shots were filmed in Italy. That goes for a lot of Italian movies of the decade. I'm trying to think of because obviously we're not playing any Wheel of Fuzz or anything tonight. I'm trying to think of a fun prize for killing Tyler. Like if Tyler's dead by the end of the movie. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Good call, Rogersy. Good thing I have all these healing potions lined up. Oh, do you now? Like if Tyler's dead by the end of the movie, I don't know. Is it too much to say you get to pick the second movie? Nah, that's too much power. That's too much power. I don't want to kill Tyler. Yeah, but you may get a nice prize out of it. Or everyone gets a nice prize out of it, like even though I banned her. What's something that everyone would want? Like, is there a movie that everyone would want me to watch on stream afterwards? Well, your movie was to go with like a themed holiday, so. What good cheap movies are there? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what the prices are right now for most movies. Um. Yeah, but other people might want me to watch Masters of the Universe on stream. Can we watch an action film? Uh. Yeah, maybe. Is that a good enough prize if Tyler gets killed? I'll let you guys pick the genre of the next movie. Is that a worthwhile prize? I don't know what I can do for each individual donation. I don't know if there's anything silly that I can do whilst watching the movie, but I'm gonna go get a drink while I think about this. hours. Little menace. Tyler agreed. He thinks that's a good price for killing him. Is that everyone gets to pick the movie. A movie by a specific director? Within reason. Like, I would say that it has to be something that's on Prime or Netflix. Or something I own, I guess, but that doesn't really help everyone else. I'm so not watching a horror movie tonight. I have met my quota for the month, and I've started birthday week, so no more torture for Elsa. The couch will make a return, yes. I'm going to push that in a minute once we've decided what we're doing. So Elsa, you saying that you want the action movie first so you can watch it? Is that what you want? Because there was an action movie picked out. I picked a Dolph Lundgren movie. I don't know if it's any good, admittedly. It's called Silent Trigger. Is there a set conversion between money and HP? We kind of figured it out. It's not. But I got to pick. Hold on, I can go check. Hold on, I'm not. I can tell you what it's set at. Movies. Where are we? Streamlabs. Get Silent Trigger going, Bob. We might be switching to Silent Trigger, so poor Elsa doesn't have a heart attack. I bet Elsa would love me to pick a romantic comedy or something for once. Just like, here's a nice little sweet movie. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll tell you what it's set at. Stream boss. Where is it? Okay, so the total health is 10,000. Mode fixed. How do I see the oh, here we go. Settings. So a subscriber does 5 damage. I've seen Melt the Heart though. I'll just fold laundry. As long as you're sticking around, Elsa. Damage per super chat $300. Damage per sponsor 300. Damage per dollar donation. Oh, that's interesting. So the Streamlabs donations are worth slightly more than the super chats for damage. Key fact. So there's 10,000 hit points at full, which is almost that. He's at 9985. So that's how many 300s? What, like 15, 16? It's like $17 for the full health bar. What Streamlabs worth? Oh, 400 per dollar. I never set them to different amounts. That was the default. So for whatever reason, whoa, I do actually like that. Take that away. Take that away. Color. As dark as it goes? You kidding me? That's $33. Okay. But if it's through the direct, it's 400, so it'll be a mix. So it'll probably end up being like 27 or something like that. That's US dollars. But I think it counts them equally. And there's no way to specifically set that another currency would do anything else. So, I mean, maybe pounds will do slightly more damage because it's technically more valuable, but this is definitely going by dollars. What's the prize? We were still discussing that, but we were thinking about picking the genre for the second movie. I don't want to give the winner like complete control over the movie. I guess I could give them like they have to co-sign the movie, so they can veto my suggestions, but I can also veto theirs. I ain't giving whoever wins full control. I ain't giving that up. Mm. Tyler's avatar on a spike. It's an excellent idea. Wait. Oh, wait, what? What's going on? Which is. They pick 3, you have to choose from one of them. Is it if I die at all or if I'm not the boss by the end of the movie? Well, I was only predicting one death by the end, but I mean, if you, okay, I'll say yeah, sure. If you die and then you actually kill the whoever beats you and you become the boss again, sure, yes, you win in that case. That's a failure for them. Cindy's right. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Cindy. I'll still do top 5s if you want, because that was a $5 donation, if I can see that right. It's really small text and my screen's further back. Give her a top. I'll give her a top 5. She could have a top 5. I would decide on the prize though. That's the only thing. I would decide on this prize. If Tyler is killed. I just don't want to watch something that I've seen already. I suppose I could just make that a rule, that it has to be something I've not seen. Give the top 5 to Elsa. Oh god. Yes, has to be accessible for everyone. Okay. I'll let chat pick a movie. Right? If Tyler is dead when the movies when this first movie's over, Silent Trigger, when that's over. Well, if we're doing, I don't know if we're doing that or body count. We can decide that in a second. If Tyler is dead, by the time the movie's over, chat can pick a movie, but there's the following conditions: 1, free as on a streaming service, at least for the majority of people, meaning Amazon or Netflix. So here's the rules though, right? 1, it has to be something that I have not seen. 2, it has to be on either Amazon Prime or Netflix. 3, it's no longer than 2 hours. 4, it's not a musical. If we agree to those 4 rules, then chat can decide a movie. Ideally, it'd be on Prime though, rather than Netflix, because US Netflix is a pain to use. It's not as reliable as my US Prime. Right, Tyler's into that, right? So, no musicals, nothing over 2 hours, something I've not seen, something ideally on Prime, but maybe Netflix too. That's a push. If Tyler is dead. I think you all discuss it together, but the killer maybe gets to have final say, or like gets to lock it in place. If that makes sense. Certainly, if there's a tie in voting, or if there's like a stalemate, that the killer gets to decide. Well, no. If Tyler's alive, then Tyler gets something. Presumably. If Tyler's alive, then Tyler. Yeah, Tyler gets to pick a movie. Then, with the same rules, admittedly, for me, but no one can veto or whatever. Is Masters of the Universe even on Amazon Prime? I don't know if it is. Oh, it's on Stars. It so is. Is it? I'll take your word for it. Nah, Stars trial. I can't even find it on UK Prime actually, so I don't even know if I can get a free trial for it. I even think it's there. Weird. It's not even rentable. Oh my god. I have more tricks up my sleeve. Oh god. Alright. Yeah, Masters of the Universe is literally not in any service in the UK for some reason. Not that I can't get around that, but despite not wearing sleeves. Alright, I'm going to put the couch in. What are we watching then? Because I had two movies picked out. Do we want the sleazy horror movie or the silly Dolph Lundgren action movie? I know what one else is written for. I'm not fussed either way. You guys can. Cindy. What? See, this is a problem. If everyone else wants what Tyler wants, then this doesn't work very well. Just put up a straw poll. You know what? You're right. Straw poll it is. Create poll. Oh, good point. Yeah, just don't tell them what your choices are. Good, that's a good idea. Well, the set. I mean, whatever one we don't watch tonight, else it'll be a different night we watch the other one anyway. So. Horror is better later, in my opinion. So you want the action movie? Well, you can vote. Right, create poll. Share. Copy. Right, just go vote. Make life easy. Everyone go vote what we're going to watch. For the first one. No, I built 2-2. I'm feeling good. I'm awake. Silent Trigger appears to be winning unanimously. Easy. Silent trigger is working. Oh, very good. You can vote. There's a link in the chat. We have 83% for silent trigger. That's pretty unanimous. I mean, there's maybe one or two people who haven't voted in the chat. So, silent trigger is 1. Oh, alright, there we go. So yes, if Tyler is not the boss at the end of the movie, then the chat can pick a movie from Prime. Oh, I was just rude by a vote for that. Your friend is fine. That's good to hear, Bob. I'm glad to hear that. It's not working for me. Really? That's weird. I'm not sure why. It wouldn't have swung things either way anyway, also. If it makes you feel better. Electoral collage. Okay. Right, so we're going to watch Silent Trigger. Where's my headphones? I don't really need my headphones, but that's good. So the sound is better. My headphones are quite good. Oh, my speakers are bad, admittedly. Is that decent enough? So, hopefully this is halfway decent. But I mean, we'll see. Have it on Tubi. Really? Is it not on Prime in the US? Because this is Prime UK I'm using for this, so it might not be on Prime. Oh, yes. It is on Prime US. US, cool. Okay. Nice. Alright. Continue watching. Well, I watched 5 minutes of this once. Okay, I'm paused at 0. I'm ready to go. Desktop audio is muted. Which is good. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This is why they made actress from Leverage. Well, I won't know who that is because I've never seen Leverage. Every so often it flashes on the boss what the last attack was, because it just popped up saying Cindy attacked for X amount of things. My water somewhere handy. Alright. Okay, everyone ready to go? Pause at 0. Okay. 93 or so minutes. 5. Actually, I'll not do 5. I'll just do 3, 2, 1, play. Right. 3, 2, 1, play. I digest by watching Peter scold Connor. I scold Connor? Am I harsh on Connor in those reviews? When he's wrong, you are. Well, he had it coming. That's my. He's wrong a lot. Is this drone footage? What's happening? I got Pringles. Mm-hmm. I get that in your comparison. I get it. Everyone remember the portable CD players? Or Walkmans? Hmm? Those were the days. Ah, Deskman Schmeckman. I like how he's lying on a mattress. It's in an otherwise completely empty and abandoned apartment building. Or at least apartment. Oh, dramatic flashback. Oh, look at that Dutch angle. You're ahead. If you work out what you're ahead by, just pause it for, a couple seconds. I'll read the subtitles for a second for people to sync up. I thought he was looking at our ass there for a second. This was pre-pitch black, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd agree. Size. Chattering. Crowd cheering. They're really excited about these cars. Target approaching kill zone. Copy. Was this a villain they're shooting, or is this why he's so distraught about this? Is that he found out no, she was innocent. She was a good politician, or whatever she is. Dolph Lundgren doesn't shoot babies, apparently. Hey, Sheldon. I have not watched Westworld yet, Sheldon. I don't want to know a thing. I wouldn't say that either, David. Come on now, calm down. Man, they're really coming after these two. What a shot that was. I feel like this is a weird place to put a big flashback like this. If it was just the start of the movie and they wanted to start with the story chronologically, there should have been a bit more setup. But as a flashback, oh, that looked a bit dodgy. The helicopter exploding. Oh, still looks dodgy. Oh. Um, but doing it as a dramatic flashback, and all we've seen him do is get out of bed. It's kind of weird. Like, I feel like that should have been triggered a little bit later when we had more context for who he is, and we're kind of, you know, we're curious about why he was being so gruff or moody or whatever. Yeah, that was a flashback because he was staring out the window thinking about it. Is Robin needed or a disposable character? Well, as in Batman and Robin? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of music video stuff in here, Rude Boy. A lot of these shots are very music video. Silent Trigger Peach. Robin's a very interesting sort of attempt at rehabilitation from Batman. I think Robin is important to his character. And Solo Batman's obviously worthwhile as well, but it's a shame that the movies have kind of shied away from having any sidekicks. It's a very futuristic looking building. Oh, dramatic lighting. Lightning is what I meant to say there. How many Robins do you know? Uh, well, all of them, pretty much. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne. And then for sort of bonus points, you could say Stephanie Brown and Carrie Kelly. I'm sure there's some weird obscure one issue thing that probably counts as one that I'm not, I don't know, but those are the main entries for sure. I don't know, I thought it may have been a Robin character or something. I'm with the asshole with the mustache. Mushrooms are disgusting. Not on the floor, no. I'm civilized. That's all he did except Highlander. I'm not surprised, because Highlander was very music video as well. Yeah, but you're not actually adopted them as a father or mother, so they're your ward. I'll just wait for the Highlander franchise on the Atomic Cinema Experiment at some point. I wouldn't cast T.J. Miller as anything, but I get the comparison. Uh, yeah, I think he did. Besides useless Jason. Okay, I'm lifting the weights. This is pretty funny. Kevin Spacey, what? Yeah, technically didn't adopt Damien. Christopher Priest has some weird opinions when it comes to the Bat family. Pardon me. I know Elsa's busy doing chores because there's been no comments on the fashion of the movie yet. Tim was a runaway. Yeah, but Tim may not have been adopted actually, given that his dad was still around. Oh, Dolph Lundgren just straight up Michael Myers now, apparently. Do these security guards deserve to be killed, though, is the question. Whatever Lundgren's up to, are these two idiot security guards deserving of death? I mean, you can get adopted, but I don't. I mean, I've not read all of that early Tim Drake stuff, but I wasn't under the impression that he was actually trying to get his legal guardianship changed from his father. Pete, pop quiz. Give me the motivation for anyone. What? Motivation. Also, wasn't Elsa supposed to pick a top 5? Oh, it's her. It's the one that was with him. Oh. Oh, I don't know yet. We don't know yet. It's a mystery. I never saw Stripes, so. This would be okay as the first scene, though. Like, I'd be okay with the mystery of, okay, what's he doing here? Because it's not shot poorly, I wouldn't say. There's enough style to it. McConaughey could play Stash Guy. He could, yes. Oh, great. We get a rapey scene. I knew she was going to say something like that. There was a Scrabble board in high school, so I ended up playing a lot of it in the last couple of years of high school for some reason. But oh, he's got to have a beer. He's really upset. Just checking out the UK. You guys all right? I mean, I'm all right. Hey, Leah. Uh, I don't know. Shelves are a bit empty at the store. That's pretty much it though. Some people panic buying, but that's pretty much it. Feels kind of weird though. Everything being cancelled and these guys are sticking around and not first seen for. I don't know. Are they? Oh. Oh, they've been reunited. Yeah, it's weird, especially since like we don't know if we're going to be on lockdown soon. So like, we might be forced to stay in the house for a while if things get there. I think the cats are safe, but need to get some more cat food though. Oh really? We were doing a long flashback. Wait, is this entire movie going to be in the building, but with a lot of flashbacks to explain the backstory? Recut Memento style. What? So the flashback should go backwards? Yeah, I think I need to get some more cat food tomorrow, so I'll make sure I get some. Wow, Dolph Lundgren just spitting truths, deep truths. Peter, now you'll have time to watch uh in an area. Wait, what? I don't even know what that is. Hmm. I love how green this elevator shaft is. It's amazing you have to watch it. Sci-fi film from Sweden. Huh. I'll add it to the ace to-do list. Inaria. Aniara. Iniara. This character's just a charmer, isn't he? He immediately lost his temper the second she didn't go along with exactly what he wanted to. Toilet paper isn't like even something that's hard to get. Like there's plenty of supplies of it. And the funny thing is that toilet paper, if you do run out of it, it's not even the end of the world. It's inconvenient. It just means you have to like shower instead, or just clean your ass with something that you can wash. Big fancy futuristic building. Oh, my legs. Hey Fletcher, we are watching a movie on Amazon Prime called Silent Trigger, starring Dolph Lundgren. She like what the hell? This is taking a turn. He's crazy and he's got spider tattoos all over his body. And he talks to his spiders. This guy went from just being like a typical rapey asshole to an absolute psychotic. That's fair enough, Fletcher. I've not watched the new episode yet. I'll be seeing it tomorrow. $35 in. Yeah, yeah, high ground, Star Wars joke, blah 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 blah. Oh. Guy was taking a shit. What a dignified entrance for this character. This is practically a rom-com. The pair hate each other but will eventually fall for each other. I mean, maybe. I'm looking awfully healthy, Pete. You better be prepared. Yeah, what the hell? Do the rest of you not want to have a choice on what movie's next? Don't want the satisfaction of killing Tyler? Oh, just snoozing. They're in hostile territory. It's like 28 more. So, maybe something like that? I don't know. I think it's a bit less if it's the Streamlabs. Tyler's such a sly little shit. 25 Streamlabs then, I presume. Tyler's being sneaky, is what he is. That's alright, Elsa. You could get invested in the second movie. Tyler's been killed before. He can be killed again. Rude Boy was king for a while there. David was king, I think, for a little bit. We don't know yet, Renegade. That depends if Tyler's alive at the end of this movie. But you're right, securing some high ground. A little bit worried, yeah. Did you? Oh, do we have like hostiles on the building? Wait, is Crazy Mustache Man coming up now? Yeah, I don't know what the purpose is of this mission at all. Like, I get they're here for a mission and they don't really trust each other, and I get the security guard stuff, but I have no idea what the mission is, who they're working for, if they're surprised that they're both there. Like, because I feel like they were surprised to see each other, but at the same time that she's supposed to be spotter, so I'm confused. Movie idea: we follow an unaware janitor that happens to be Mr. Magoo his way through the events of the original Die Hard. Oh, what else is top 5 finally coming here? Top 5 disaster movies. You can't use Terminator. I wouldn't use Terminator in disaster movies anyway. Let's see. I enjoy Volcano, Dante's Peak, maybe Twister. I enjoy Tower Inferno. Earthquake's okay. Poseidon Adventure's good. Oh, Daylight. I enjoyed Daylight with Sylvester Stallone. I would say Geostorm if I saw it. I doubt it. Oh, I haven't seen Hurricane Heist. I should see Hurricane Heist. That's a movie I need to see. But I never thought about ordering them before. I think, yeah, Towering Inferno is probably number 1. I love how silly Volcano is, so I'll give that number 2. Oh, I don't like 2012. 2012 can piss off. I'll say Poseidon Adventure, then Daylight, and then maybe Dante's Peak at number 5. Airport's not bad though, actually, now I think about it. It's a bit different though. Top 5 Resident Evil villains. Is that including like bosses you fight? As opposed to just characters? Because Wesker's kind of really the actual proper villain. Well, I guess like Salazar and stuff, but I mean, Evan Almighty's, I mean, not that good, so. Okay, Resident Evil villains. Number 1's the Hunters. I'm not including zombies in this, by the way, because they're kind of just the ones that are there all the time. But number 1's Hunters. 2 is the original Tyrant. Number 1's Paul W.S. Anderson. There you go. Number 3 is number 3. Neptune the Shark. Number 4 is the Lickers. Number 5. Nemesis, I guess? Although that's in Mr. X. I really like Mr. X as well. Mr. X. Paul Anderson's a great pick though. Stars. Oh, I said though, I kind of left out Wesker, didn't I? Yeah, I bumped those all down by 1 and put Wesker at number 1. Wesker, Hunters, and so on. Flashback to him again. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Renegade. Um, I mean, I enjoy Armageddon well enough, but the supervisor security guard is just supervisor. The funny thing is that Dolph Lundgren's smart enough to have a PhD to actually perform some medicine on himself. I'm not actually that tired, but I've been yawning like for hours. Oh dear, civilians going down. He just just throw it like it was nothing. Um, I can't believe how healthy Tyler's looking right now. This is. I mean, I wasn't sure he'd be killed, but like I thought it might actually get close at one point. Breathing deep. This guy's just toast. He doesn't have a chance. Doll's got to hit him. He's got to hit him with his silly little gun. Oh dear. I know. What's the point of her? I like how that was a dramatic pause in the rain flashback. He's doing his best Shawshank Redemption right now. this mustache spider guy is such a wild card, in an otherwise really kind of down to sort of, well, not down to earth, but down to kind of like generic action movie tropes. Psycho, copy, cocaine, crazy. Psycho, copy, cocaine, crazy. Psycho, copy, co makes you high, makes you high, makes you really wanna go. Psycho, copy, cocaine, crazy. Psycho, copy, go. That was System of a Down. You're quite right. I knew he was going to be standing there. I mean, given that they've got security, I asked it has to be under construction, right? Why would you have security for an abandoned building? She actually tried to kill him. Why would she take off the vest though? Or because like she may get another shot off. Yes, kapow. Shoot the hostage. Shoot the hostage. I can't believe the main villain of this movie is a coked up security guard. Also, this is really a sign of like the times where like even the badass like operative chick needs to be saved from some random asshole. Like she's supposed to be like in training to be on level with Dolph Lundgren and she needs to be saved. She's just turned into a damsel. He's the Spider-Man, Pete. The Spider-Man. Eek. No one's on Dolph's level. I mean, how far are we in this? We're 57 minutes or so into this. We're 2/3 in. And so far, the only villain we have is this coked out spider guard. Who is determined to sexually assault the female lead of the movie. I guess he is sticking around. Well, that was bold. You know, the other security guard was going to write him up already. He's definitely going to write him up for all this shit. This is what happens when you get mushrooms in your pizza. Oh, you're right, Cindy. You're right. I'll do that now. Shut up, Tyler. Someone, please, people, kill Tyler. It can be a group effort. I'm okay with that. 23. Hold on. Fasten your seatbelt. What line? What a bold line. So when he does it, he gets written up. Paul Blart does it and he gets a sequel. What a charmer. Oh, is this about to be a romantic scene next to the window? And the rain pouring? The music is telegraphing this kiss that's coming. A male off. Oh, the drum beat's in as well now. Hmm. They don't even know who they're here to assassinate. Oh, they kissed. I'm so shocked. Oh, your full sex scene. Yep, Red Boy was on the money. Intercut with war and civilian murder. So romantic. Where on this has this as his last credit except for one announced film, last updated 2014. Oh, he's only just finding out she's supposed to kill him? No. Oh, they're really going for the sexy lying naked shot, aren't they? What, is Black Manta going to be the villain now? Like, electricity with the water. I get it. Yeah, I can see them doing that. Thank God it wasn't jizz. Oh, there was so much jizz in that movie. No, I've been summoned. What? I have no such knack. My God, how dare you? I'm sorry, I was listening to an Arnold Twitter post that Matt sent me. Wait, what? What? What a heel turn? What, the other security guard's also a villain? Pa? This is like Kaiser Soze. What is this movie? What is going on? And why has Tyler still got full health? Oh my god. And why is there a weird music video of like the sun rising? Just have to beat him his own game, rude boy. That's all it is. I have to kill him with a 1-2 punch. Yeah, most people, the first time they have sex, the morning after, you get together and assassinate someone with a sniper rifle. Yeah. It's always awkward, that part. How's it the higher? They're on a skyscraper. Yeah, so pistol has a laser sight. This was a thing in the 80s and 90s. They loved putting laser sights in everything because it felt high tech, I guess. This movie's been so piss poor at establishing what it's doing. I don't hate it. Like the atmosphere of all the stuff in the building in present day is not bad necessarily, but it doesn't like it's hard to get invested in it because I'm not really. What's all these hunks from Resident Evil 2 showing up? That is basically a Die Hard kill. That happened in Die Hard. They just added the wheels to it so that it was moving really fast underneath the floor. Is this movie a Patreon winner? No. It's a movie, it's on Prime. I don't know what movie that is, Sheldon. That's my water. 12 minutes of the movie left, by the way. Yeah, pardon me. Yeah, I don't get that part either, David. Maybe they said do one more job for us and then you can leave as a like a makeup. I don't know. The other security guard is like the boss, right? Or maybe he's about to show back up now. I don't know. Here he is. Chris Klein. Chris Klein has not got the skill to play anyone. We've already rigged the elevator to explode. Ba 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 ba. Well, there's the 1 hour class of mandatory credit. What an explosion effect. The big reveal where he's wearing the bulletproof vest from earlier is about to happen. And you know, I wish, because the setting in the movie's not bad. I feel like there's potential with a a better plot. Is there a live stream tomorrow? I don't know, Sheldon. Nothing's planned, but not impossible. All right. Good night, Sheldon. Oops. Really, there's no. Hey, I was wearing a bulletproof vest. Is there any flash forward to some time and then, or just do it as she's walking away? Maybe. Oh, he sniped the fire hydrant. The dramatic shot. It's not raining anymore, but we somehow got her soaking wet again. What a reveal! David! The snipe! The snipe! You just sniped like Dolph Lundgren! Thanks, David. Oh, that was timed perfectly. That was timed perfectly. Dolph just sniped. And then David sniped. Tyler's down. Tyler is just down and out. This one Low Metals commercial, I can see that. I can see that. Credits are rolling. There's 3 minutes of credits. Should you wish to do anything, Tyler? I don't think you will, but. Oh man. Oh. Uh. uh well, it's next month then, because Carter's already done Red Hood this month. It was on this week's episode. So. Next month, good for you? Tyler, sniper battle. It's a sniper battle. That tactic felt so unsuccessful for about 90 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's been the most successful thing I've ever said. Thank you, Tyler. Would have waited. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, David. Yeah, credits. I mean, yeah. I think credits could be included. Jesus, I need to add on. Much like Dolph, I was waiting for it. Plus the song and the credits makes it worth it. Yeah, okay. So I need to add that on. So what? 15, 83, 91. We're up to 91 already. Jesus. Film with Panavision. What was the last film made that wasn't film with Panavision lenses? It's always Panavision. Does Tyler get a comic too? I mean, if he wants a comic, he's at the level to have a comic. But yeah, okay, I need to read Red Hood next month. So I read 2 issues of Red Hood, and now I skipped one, and now I need to read the next one. Jesus. Does Tyler get a comic too? I mean, yeah, he can. Oh, dear. Well, David, that may have been the shortest reign of a king that we'll have for some time. uh That was something. You guys are insane. David didn't even get to finish his victory lap and it was gone. Yeah. It was perfectly timed though. It was right after Dolph Lundgren sniped the fire hydrant. It was so thematically in line with the thing. It's actually recommended me more Dolph Lundgren movies. Hidden Agenda, which looks relatively new. Well, 2002. It's not that new. And then The Killing Machine, which is from 2010. So that's a much more recent movie. Interesting. New Prime Video Explorer. Quickly browse the catalogue based on the ones you have picked. Try Explorer now. Okay. Your picks. Pick your favorites below and show similar videos. Are these all on Prime or is this just lots of movies? This is a weird thing that I didn't know about. After losing his wait, hold on. You don't tell me the name of the movie yet. After losing his parents, a priest travels to China where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. Oh my, is this Velocipastor? That sounds like it could be Velocipastor. I have not seen Velocipastor. Is that what this is? What is this? At first, horror film ministry power, a prostitute convinces him to use it to fight crime, and then just. Well. I guess we're watching Velocipastor, folks. I guess we're watching Velocipastor. Elsa, I wouldn't worry about being scared by this one. I think technically it counts as a horror movie, but I don't think it really is. Alright, well. Right, I think we're going to be going to US Amazon Prime for this one. So let me just go to your website, Amazon Prime US. Let me get like 3 movies super quick, and we can put it for vote for the chat. Alright, okay. We can do a vote if you want to give people options. And yeah, if you want me to read a comic on multiverse, you kind of. I mean, aside from the one you already made me read, but you kind of bought another one. Do 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 do. Ugh. I'm glad Cindy's not picking. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Not wrong with a short movie. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Velocipastor, Patient 7, or Bad Ben? Patient 7. Horror anthology film directed by Danny Draven, Paul Davis, Omar Hodgson, and Dean Housen. Blah, blah, blah. Inspired by the 1972 British film Asylum. Oh, I think you've told me about this before. The film centers on Dr. Marcus, a renowned psychiatrist who selected 6 severe mentally ill and dangerous patients from the Spring Mental Hospital facility to interview as part of a research for his new book. As Dr. Marcus interviews each patient, one by one, the horrors they've committed begin to unfold. However, Dr. Marcus soon learns that there is one patient who ties them all together. Yeah, tell us something about this movie before. He's praised it. Michael Ironside's in it. Oh, baby. Well, that's always something worth checking. Oh. Straw poll it is. Straw poll it is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, share, copy URL. People may go and vote to their heart's content. Yeah, I never heard of Bad Ben. It's getting heated. People go vote. Everyone who's sticking around to watch the movie. Oh. Velocipastor's taking the lead. Only by one, though. Only by one. Surely else is down for Velocipastor. I mean, it's a pastor who gets a Velociraptor head. It's not exactly The Exorcist. Alright, looks like Velocipastor's winning. I'll give the vote a minute, just in case anything sways it. But do 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 do. Ah, here we go. The Velocipastor. Oh boy. Okay, I think Velocipastor's taking the win then. Alright, get your movie set up, guys. Pause it to 0. If anyone wants to use the bathroom, now is the time in between movies. Oh, no worries, Elsa. I'm just adding some movies to my letterboxd. Including the one we just watched. From 1996. Let's watch this garbage. What I was drinking it as. It was cold enough. All right. My stats for this week must be doing well. Oh, well, at 4, but I'll be up to 5 after this one. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Last week got to 7. All right. Okay, paused at 0. Velocipastor won. At least last I saw anyway. The Velocipastor. The Velocipastor. Pause the 0. Zero for the movie or 0 for the video on Prime? For the video on Prime. I don't know what if it's does it not match the other versions? I'm not counting the ad that plays for other Amazon stuff, if that's what you mean. The first thing that comes up is Wild Eye releasing. Oh, wait, pause it again. Even paused at 0, I've got it kind of half faded in. Wild Eye releasing. That's what you meant, okay. Cool. So Rude Boy, Cindy are ready. Renegade is, I assume, ready. Tyler, I think, will be ready soon. Elsa's coming back a little bit later. And David, if he's watching. Although David slept till like 5 PM, so David's probably up for a while. Alright, we're ready? Yeah, I'm getting lots of readies. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. I find it hard to believe that they could only get rated X by an all Christian jury. Who doesn't have a dinosaur kink? Of course she has a dinosaur kink. Hey, Allison. Is missing out indeed. Allison, we just started the Velocipastor on Amazon Prime. Wait, that just said VFX car. Wait, are the FX not finished? Is this intentional? Is this a work print? Is this not the finished film? What's happening? What's going on? This is one way of saving some money. We're all getting just a text screen that said VFX car on fire or whatever it was that said. I'm trying to imagine what sort of a satire. Did we have to superimpose the heads from later in the scene? What? This guy looks like he'd play the younger version of Dexter. I'm half expecting down, 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 down. Right, when it's a 70-minute movie, you have to have a full opening title sequence. It's still the first time I've seen an FX title card. Lots of intense staring here during this opening title sequence. I feel like this shot's supposed to be him like hiking somewhere like, you know, distant and foreign, and but it looks like just any random bit of forest outside like the back of your like housing estate. China. See, I told you this is supposed to be China, but this is like just like the tiny forest that's like behind the houses in the suburbs. Said out loud. China is east. Was that like a dispute for him before this trip? Yeah, what have you done, Tyler? China is east. What is that line? So now he grows a velociraptor head because he get cut by this rock. So he's already back. Okay. It was a dream, but surely it happened though because like. Da, 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 da. I do remember. Yes, you but muted her. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Tyler. Did I get there too early for you? This looks like a student movie. Oh my god. I like how he came across all like polite, and then there's just an abrupt cut to him slapping her. Good day, Alison. I'm so conflicted. I'm so conflicted. I think that scene was genuinely quite funny. It had that quality. Wait, is he really in China now, or what? Is he dreaming again? Better than the last movie. I mean, I understand it better for the most part. Oh no, we've moved on, Fletcher, to Velocipastor. The wait, how's he not dead? Look at the puppet. It looks like a soft kid's toys. That's a mannequin head. That was bald. That was a bald mannequin head that went past her. I think he's. I think it's like a werewolf thing where he's having nightmares of what he's doing as a dinosaur. Don't blame Tyler. It wasn't my fault. Wait, have they like put padding on her ass to make her ass as big as possible? Because I feel I feel like the way she sat down there, her ass looked huge. Oh no, I've sinned. It's better than Jurassic World 2. Oh, look at the shade coming from Cindy. I think she left the dinosaur, yeah. That was a weird cut. There was like an extra like frame of something. It felt like a mistake between the shot. What? She just has a great ass. That's your theory? Okay, that's possible. Dinosaurs never existed. Did David leave because he lost? Was he like, oh no, I must sulk in my defeat? Or is he packing? Maybe he's packing stuff in the box. What is wearing one of her dresses? What's happening? I feel like I recognize her from something. I'm going to IMDb. Nah, she just looks like someone else, I think. She's got the aesthetic of another actress, but her face is different. Does that make sense? Packy and salty. I get it, David. I get it. Jezebel. I think she did. Yes, I think pre-med law is what she said. Him being in an orange dress for this scene just makes it so much better. Surprised they looked at mad for Hooker doctor lawyers. I have to do confessions. Joe, I feel like he's kind of reminded me of the way he's playing this. Like, what's his face? From the Final Girls and uh, that time travel rom com with Alexander Daddario. What's his? I can't remember his name. I can see him in this role, say yelling those lines. He's got a similar voice. Oh, she was actually in the Deuce, probably playing a prostitute. Oh, great, the pimp's in there. Adam Devine, that's the one I was thinking of. Obviously.
I feel like the movies kind of try to be bad, but like a lot of the jokes of his dialogue doesn't feel like it's trying to be bad dialogue. It feels like it's just dialogue and a good comedy. Does that make sense? Him yelling that he doesn't think dinosaurs were real was genuinely a funny line, but it doesn't feel like a bad line in a really bad movie that makes you laugh because it's so bad. It felt like a funny line because someone knew what joke they were doing. You killed my pimp. You're my hero. Would you like a freebie, father? Hmm. So she's like his Alfred now. High five. See, the claw was real. Thou shalt not kill, father. What a montage. Very, very erotic there.
What a romantic montage. If this was a pellet in CW, would you watch episode 2? I think I'd give it a few. See how it keeps up the momentum. Yeah, this part's not funny. The sustained evil laugh thing's not working for me. It's just. The evil, oh, the senior priest watching it would be suspicious. Why is my protege talking to a prostitute? Oh, they're going to have a chat. uh, okay, joke. What's a hot take? It's a bold take. He wasn't mic'd properly for one of those lines. He sounded off mic. Oh, pardon me. Oh, we just faded into him sitting in the same place later. As you do. This is your flashback to Thomas and Martha Wayne. Oh god, she sounds like the mum from The Room. After priest college. Okay. Okay. I wish Freddie Mermaid. Was it Freddie or Frankie? Frankie, that's how much I missed him. Oh my god, what is this character? That took like 3 frames of this asshole to react to him. Are we getting a flashback to the war? Pete, I changed my mind. If you've already missed an issue of Red Hood, then let's switch to something else. Yeah, sure. What you hit me with? We're back in the same forest as before. Flash Forward 6 or JLA Doom Patrol Special, aka Milk Wars Part 1? I feel like... oh yeah, the wig's pretty bad. I feel like even people who were reading the book found that Milk Wars issue confusing as shit, so I guess I'll pick Flash Forward issue 6 just in the sense that I'll actually be able to follow it. And, well, I think anyway. Whew. That's 11? What's 11 kids? I bet that watch is far too modern. This is meant to be Vietnam. He's about to get hit, isn't he? He's about to get hit. Right about now. No? What a shock. What a shock. Mm. Wait, we're still in the flashback? I thought I thought that was the end of the flashback, but we're still in Vietnam. What the hell's happening? You started to sell like Ollie David almost. Oh, she's too far gone. Why was she there? Why was she in Vietnam? There's nothing we could do for her now. Yeah, no shit. She used to be cleaned up with a sponge. We're still doing young old man priest flashbacks? And that's how we ended it? Oh yeah, because wives would travel to Vietnam to start families with their soldier husbands all the time. Yeah, that was normal. You know, I'm very glad this is only 70 minutes. Yeah, I can see that, Cindy. I can see the main guy being like Mac. I assume it was supposed to be a TV show, yes, Red Boy. There you go. DeVito was the pimp. Yep, absolutely. I think by default she has to be the prostitute. I don't know where that fits Charlie and Dennis. I mean, Dennis is the older priest, probably. Is Charlie this guy, the shaman? The exorcist? Is that Charlie? Well, he's back to normal. Why is the ninja English? I'm confused by this. Oh, what? You were told this was how you would die? This specific scenario? It's a really conflicting movie because there's some stuff that's genuinely quite funny. And then there's other stuff where it's trying to be bad where it falls flat on its arse. The main guy's got some comedy chops. I'll say that much. The main actor, some of his deliveries won't making some of those lines funny. Him yelling out dinosaurs were never real was genuinely funny, and it was because of his delivery. Why was he under some newspapers? There's a bed right there. No. Do me like one of those choir boys. Oh, every track in this has felt so tacked on. What is this music video for this? I really hope she didn't take her top off for this. I hope she didn't show her boobs for this movie. Don't do it. Not for this movie. What is with this pop punk song over a very stylized love scene? Alright, she's keeping the bra on. Alright. Ah, it's not the same thing, rude boy, you know it. If you're going to take your top off for a movie, do it for a classy movie. Not Velocipastor. This is a split screen. Is chlamydia a big deal when you've also got Velociraptor werewolf disease? This is going on for ages. What? The movie's only 70 minutes long. You can't repeat all of this again. Why is it flashing to scenes of the villain? There was literally shots of the villain, the laughing guy. Oh, let's do another verse of the song. Yeah, let's just keep going. He's lying there holding her thing. There was a little camera shake at the end there. That was a mistake. He's probably lying there thinking to himself, "Okay, so how do I pay now?" We didn't actually settle the price before we started. He's reliving it all. He's real. he's he's relevant everything, even scenes that he wasn't present in. He wasn't there for the villains laughing. He's never been there. Yes, yes, ninjas. Wait, why did they both got ninja fighting skills? Why are they both good at this? This makes no sense. I feel like we missed a scene somewhere where he was like protecting the streets by like, get after bad guys. They kind of skipped over that part. Oh, what we at on this bad boy? Oh, 19 minutes left. Oh. Is this? I don't think this is in China. Because he owns all the local gangs, apparently. And all these gingers here are white. The priest doesn't speak any Mandarin or whatever. Everything. Oh no, they're laughing again. Connor would have been a ginger ninja in this. There you go. There you go. Yeah, good thing. Good thing. Oh, he's got a little jacket. He's a badass now. Hey, Elsa. You've missed so much. The romance between the priest and the prostitute. The priest getting a werewolf-like disease, but instead of a werewolf, he turns into a velociraptor. Yes, but you are a velociraptor, rude boy. but just a take for what? She's actually went with him to go help fight, which I mean it makes sense now that we know she can fight off ninjas. Brother? Oh, we're getting the happy flashback again. Standing over for the kid. Okay, the flashbacks inserting the brother that we didn't know about into the flashbacks is actually pretty funny. The flashbacks were shit and boring earlier, but now that the dad was saying you're my only son, and then we see like him pop up in the back, is actually quite funny. This is a better twist than Leprechaun 2. I love her hooker cut. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. They've hired an actress who doesn't look. I mean, not that a hooker has a specific look necessarily, but all they've done to her to make it look like a hooker is give her like the coat and some hot pants usually. Retconning this evil brother into all those flashbacks is legitimately funny. Wait a minute, he just Jedi'd the sword. Also, this is the climax. Why is there not a Velociraptor right now? Not enough Velociraptoring. That was a really long shot of him just breathing afterwards. And the prostitute's just taking out multiple ninjas at a time. Hulu's doing high fidelity. Oh. Wait, she was fighting off ninjas left and right and she just stood there to get slashed for no reason. What? No, it's not her brother. That's good. She's just dead. Wait, why are the ninjas upset? The ninjas are consoling each other. One of the ninjas was like rubbing the other ninja's back as if like they're there. Which, by the way, you don't use those powers in a while. Let's get Velociraptor in already. She's too far gone. Like, oh, we can actually kill people. Oh, the irony. She's telling the priest to have a little faith. Ha ha ha. Just hit the lady in the water. That wasn't the lady in the water. This was the lady in the Oh, you're talking about the too far gone line. Why are the ninjas all crying? You did this! You wanted to kill her! Is this where Velociraptor's up? Is it Velocitime? He's about to velociraptor towards them with an intense velocity. uh, you can see his real arm tucked in. The one that just got his arm ripped off. You can see his real arm tucked into his. We're also getting the Velociraptor in all his glory. And you can see the bottom of the zip in the middle of the suit. What was that transition there? That they had it as if the two film reels were. Mm-hmm. No, we're too booked up for episodes to add anything to the schedule in the next few weeks. And I don't feel like watching it again anytime soon. Oh, pardon me. Alright, 6.5 minutes. We can do this. Oh, it said the title of the movie. It's a mannequin. Oh, yes. Yes, this is absurdly low budget. Don't turn that around. It's just even more obvious how fake it is. Only through the elimination of violence will we finally be able to achieve world peace. Gandhi. And that is said to the backdrop of him with his face covered in blood, screaming out in fury. This may be the worst fake head I've ever seen. This... Oh, Carol. Is she? Is she alive? That's how doctors tell you they've saved someone. They walk in and go, "We did it." I thought she was dead too. It was too big for a child. Yeah, you can see this opening down at the bottom of it, yeah. We did it. Why is she dressed? It made it sound like it was an operation, and then he goes in and it's like she's just in for a checkup. She's she's fine. She's literally sitting up with her clothes on, with just like an apron over the top of it, as if she's in for a checkup. After the doctor's like, "We did it. We saved her." I I can't. I don't even hear this song. That last scene was another example of how bad it is when it's trying to be bad. Like, I don't know, like, it was so 50-50. There was genuinely really funny scenes. And then then there were scenes like that. Oh, I hope there's no sequel. One's enough. One's enough. Oh dear. Hey, Tammy the T-Rex will definitely be an episode of something at some point. Oh my god. My ears, actually. I've been wearing headphones for like 3 hours. They need to breathe. Well, that was something. Couple of movies knocked out. Maybe we'll do more later in the week. I don't know. We'll see. I make no promises, but we'll see. So okay. Okay. I'm just making sure there's nothing at the end of the credits. I don't think there is, but I feel like the $68 donated at the end of Silent Trigger was more than the budget of that movie. I think that is an accurate statement. I do. Alright, well, I guess that'll wrap up the stream. And what a stream it's been. Thank you very much for everyone for hanging out and watching the movies. Thank you to everyone who tipped, of course. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys. Stay safe yourselves. And I will see you next time. Good night, guys.